What's up, people of Earth? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you 10 people that you should be following on Instagram. And some of them I know because they're my friends, and other ones I follow them and I just really love the stuff they post. I love who they are, even though I've never met them before, but they seem like pretty cool, legit people. The first person that I recommend you to be following on Instagram is, I don't know how to say it, but wat.ki, and I'll show you what their Instagram looks like too, but it's just two dogs and a porcupine or something, I don't know, but they post the cutest stuff, and the dogs are retrievers, and they're just so adorable. So it's actually just short for the two dogs, Watson and Kiko, not sure. But they go on just these really cute, fun adventures. This is Watson and Kiko, no idea. Here's a picture of both of the dogs. Look at how adorable they are. And they also have a hedgehog. That's the hedgehog. And they're all best friends. And it's so adorable. Look they're both wearing lion stuff. Even the hedgehog is. What the heck? Why are they so cute? The next account that I recommend you to follow is Tori Kelly. So, little fun story. She used to sing at my church a really, really long time ago. I don't remember her singing because obviously I'm younger than she is, and I was really young when she started singing. And she left the church to pursue her singing career, and she's famous now, and I'll see her on the news or people talking about her, and I'll be oh, Tori Kelly used to sing in my church and everything. And then everybody's just so that's so cool. It's just so cool that I know a celebrity and I knew her before she was famous. So there's that, and then here's a picture of her if you want to know what she looks like. She has curly hair. Up next, we have Inka Williams. So Inka is a model from Indonesia, and she was actually on my Pinterest. I pinned one of a makeup or some photo shoot that she was in that I liked her hair, or I liked her makeup or something. And so when I got a phone, I followed her, and she's really pro environment and pro animals and against animal cruelty and everything, and she's such a great model, and she's so gorgeous. So here's Inka in her cute little pants. Love the pants. Trying to find a outside-y picture with her outside. Here's a good one. It's kind of dark. The next person you should be following is my all-time favorite YouTuber. The whole reason why I wanted to start YouTube in the first place, Kelsey Simone. She is the most precise and sophisticated YouTuber in my opinion. She keeps everything really simple, but her YouTube videos are all interesting to watch. I never get bored out of any of them. Some of the YouTubers I watch, I just skip through half of it because I just get so bored. But her, I can sit through, if it's half an hour long, I can sit through the whole thing. And her style is exactly me. I love it. And her skin, her makeup, everything she does is just perfect, and her hair is gorgeous. And if I had the opportunity to meet any YouTuber, it would for sure be her, because she's just such a great person. She's so lively, and she really cares about her YouTube videos because she puts so much thought and effort into it to make it look aesthetically pleasing to the eye and everything. And she's a Christian, and she gives great advice. So here is the gorgeous Kelsey Simone. Here's her most recent picture. She's very like naturally, yeah. Here it is. I don't get how she did that, but it's literally so perfect, and like, she's so pretty. The next person is Christiana. Not me, but so the last season of America's Next Top Model, I think cycle 24 it was, I was watching it, and there's this girl, and her name was spelled like really weird, and I was like, oh, that's like a cool name, like cool way to spell your name, like whatever. And then she's like, hi, I'm Christiana, and I was like, oh my gosh, like my name is so unique and different that I don't know anybody else who has my name unless I hear like on TV or something. So just hearing my name, that somebody else has my name, it's just so like cool, and it's like, oh my gosh, we have the same name. And so this girl, Christiana, she was not just my favorite model on America's Next Top Model, but like literally everybody's. She was so kind, and she wasn't like that model that's like, oh, I'm the prettiest here, I'm gonna win. She was just so grateful for the opportunity she had, and she actually cared about all the other models she was with, and I just thought that it was interesting because you don't usually see people like that on those shows anymore because it's usually all about them. And she cared about like her body because she's like a curvy like plus size model girl, and she actually cares about the industry that like anybody can be a model even if you have like curves or whatever. So she really wanted to show the world that she can do this with having curves. I think she's Russian, Siberian, I think. And I think something else. Next is Deanna Johnson. So, another fun story to tell. This was, I believe, like 2015, no, I think it was 2015. So, I used to watch The Voice all the time. Sometimes I still do if I have time. And so this girl tried out, but I never watched the whole thing because I always went to bed pretty early because of school. And so my mom picked me up from school the next day, and she was like, I finished The Voice, and there was this girl who tried out, and you would have loved her. So obviously right when I got home, I watched the end of it, and she was the last person to go. She sang, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the most beautiful voice like I've ever heard. All 4 of the chairs turn, and they're like, hey, we remember you. And they're like, you're Deanna Johnson. And she's like, yeah. So I looked it up, and she tried out for the show like 2 years before, and she didn't have any of the chairs turned for her. And then she like kind of gave up on her dream, but then her dad was like, no, you have a great voice, you need to sing, you need to try out again. So she tried out, and she got all 4 chairs to turn this time. And she was just such like a strong, like, even though she almost did want to give up, she didn't. And like she just has such perseverance to do that, because obviously it's not easy, especially since the first time you didn't have any chairs to turn. That would be really hard, like going back on that stage knowing that that's a possibility that can happen again. When she went home, I literally cried. I ran upstairs like, Mom, she got voted off! And I was crying for like a good 10 minutes. The next person you should be following on Instagram is Fashion Week. So I like fashion, but obviously I'm not like in the most fashion forward place on earth. Obviously, like there's like LA, Milan, New York, all those like high fashion places. I don't live by those. So I follow them to keep up with current like fashion shows that are happening, or like if it's New York Fashion Week or like Paris Fashion Week. It's so pretty to see all these different designers come together and just create these beautiful pieces and have the models be able to walk down the runway in them. So this, I just get to see a little bit of everything put onto one account. It gives you an eye to what the fashion world is like and what goes on like behind the scenes and how they prepare for their shows and how they design their clothes. So here's one of the pictures on Fashion Week. So it's a pre-fall 2019 collection for Dior. I really like these. I don't know how to like explain what they are, but they're really cute. Here's Diane von Furstenberg.
Hello, I'm Diane von Furstenberg. I was so excited when Etihad asked me to do this collaboration with them to celebrate their 15th anniversary.
My last three are all people that I really know. So the first person that you should be following on Instagram is Verena. I met Verena about like 4 months ago, I want to say. She was a mutual friend between like my friend and I met her. I didn't know she was a YouTuber until like the day of that I met her. And so obviously I was like, oh my gosh, she's like stunning, so gorgeous. And she was so nice because like I like meeting new people, but sometimes I get like a little intimidated because I'm like, what, they hate me, like blah, blah, blah. But she is, no lie, one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life. She gives such great advice and she cares about you. Like, even if you didn't know her, she still cares about you. Like, she's such an amazing person, and to have her be my friend and like be able to talk with her even though like she's like almost famous. This is Verena. That was at like New Year's, I believe. Here's like a golden hour of her. She has a lot of makeup. Here's like a purpley like eyeshadow, if you can see that. So if you like makeup, then go ahead and follow her because she knows how to do it. My other person that I recommend you to follow that is also my friend is Taylor. I met Taylor, I think, the same day I met Verena. I believe so. It's like 4 months ago. And she, like right off the bat, like she didn't seem like shy or anything. Like she just showed her personality and she didn't care what like people thought of her. Right when I met her, it was like we were friends for like 5 years because she's so energetic and pumped about everything. And she's also a YouTuber as well. Here's one of her most recent pictures. Here she is again. The very last person you should be following on Instagram is my new doggy, Georgie. My mom named her after a 60s song called Georgie Girl, and she has green eyes. She's just asleep, so come here. Say hi to the camera. Her most recent picture of her sitting on my sister's bed. Here's her barking at herself in the mirror. I hope you enjoyed this random video. Once again, I post the most randomest stuff on this YouTube because like whenever I have like this book of like stuff that I can do and I don't have any of the stuff, so I can't do it. So I just have to like think of something that would kind of be interesting, that will be useful. So hopefully this will be useful and hopefully you'll follow many of these accounts, if not all of them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.